Baby, let me tell you something. The moment you free yourself from this, there is nothing that can keep you from your greatness. Hello, storytellers. Welcome to Storytelling Tarot. My name is Jeida K, and I am so excited that you're with me today. It is day 22 of Divcember, which is a tarot twist on Vlogmas. And I am here to bring you a message today, child. Let's get into the cards for today. So we actually had two oracle cards that came out. We had tethered, and journey. Tethered and journey. Both of these cards were upright. Which is really interesting because tethered is talking about the ways in which we are bound to something, someone, whether for good or for ill, right? But there's also this thing about a journey. There's somewhere that we're going. There's something that is a momentum that is building and there's movement, right? But tethered feels like a yoke. And so I want us to think about this today because what is clear to me is that not only over the course of Divcember, but over the course of 2023, we have been trying to move and it's as if something has been on our ankle, like a shackle, trying to keep us where we were. And it's interesting because although in order for a shackle to be placed on you, someone has to put it on you, right? It doesn't just appear out of osmosis, right? It doesn't come from nowhere. Someone put that yoke or that chain or that shackle on you, locked it, and took the key with them. But what's interesting is the vision that I saw was like you were trying to move forward and there was a shackle on your foot, but on the other end of that shackle was like a boulder. So it wasn't as though we are shackled to a relationship or shackled to a connection, but you are shackled to something that is immovable, or it was perceived to be immovable. And that means that many of you have been doing some severing. You've severed from some relationships. You've let some people go. You let that job go. You moved on from that thing. But the impact of that particular situation or the impact of that relationship, it haunts you still. And so Spirit is saying, for where you are going, we must make sure you are freed. This tether will be released once and for all. And that is so important for you to know because for some of us, we didn't even know the tether was there. For some of us, we didn't even know that the shackle was there. We've gotten so used to moving around in the parameters that the shackle will allow us to move in. And Spirit is saying, but you're supposed to go further than that. Journey. There's places that you need to go. And so the impact, the harm that may have been done to you, the harmful words and conversations that broke your heart, or maybe the guilt and shame of the times that you perhaps hurt someone else or you broke someone else's heart. All of those things can weigh you down. And Spirit is saying, before you move into the powerful year that is 2024, you must sever those ties. You must remove those shackles. And so, like I said, this doesn't feel like, oh, I got to break up with that person or I got to leave that job. I feel like for many of you, what I'm sensing is that it's already there, but the effects have been lasting. Baby, let me tell you something. The moment you free yourself from this, there is nothing that can keep you from your greatness. Whatever it is, be freed today. Be loosed today. I encourage you to move toward healing today. I know that shame would try to weigh you down and keep you immobile. Even if you can't get all the way up, if you could just move your shoulders, if you could just dust off the grit and the grind, that's something. Because the ancestors are saying, baby, if you could see where you are about to walk into, you would recognize that that boulder is not going to fit through the door. You would recognize that pain was supposed to teach you a lesson. It was not supposed to be attached to you forever. So where do you see yourself going? What do you see yourself experiencing in the year ahead? If you're ready, like I think you're ready, then it's time to release those boulders. Because what I just saw in my mind is that the person that we thought put us in the shackle and walked away with the key, actually, you held the key. You can pull it out, put it in the lock, turn it, and free yourself. Doesn't mean that you have to do healing on your own. What it does mean is you have the answer. You have the ability to take the first step towards your liberation and freedom. So take it. If you're still with me, I would love if you could click that like button. And if this is your first time and you like this type of thing, consider subscribing. We would love to make you a part of the Storytelling Tarot fam. Our self-reflection question today is simply this. What does freedom from your boulder look like? What is life like without the baggage and the weight of that boulder? Dream big. No restraints, no blockades, just freedom. If you'd like to know my answer, it's already in the comments. Woo, cha. That was a word. That was a word. I hope that it landed gently on your heart. I hope that it convicts you. And I hope that it challenges you and encourages you to start or continue this journey toward a powerful year of compassionate self-mastery. All right, my loves, we'll see you tomorrow.